Hi, queridos amigos, ¿cómo esté? Don't stare at me, I have no problem at all. I was just asking, how are you? But not in English, in Spanish. Shall I repeat the sentence? Hi, queridos amigos, ¿cómo esté? It means, hi dear friends, how are you? Queridos amigos means dear friends. The word amigos means friends. In singular, amigo means friend. Actually, the word amigo refers a friend who is a boy. To refer a friend who is a girl, they use the word amiga. Amica, amigo. Amigos and amigas. These are the Spanish words for friends. You may be wondering why I teach all this Spanish in this class. Because in our next lesson we have to learn this particular word amigo, the Spanish word amigo. The title of the story is Amigo Brothers. It means friends who are like brothers. That means they are intimate friends. It shows their intimacy. From the title itself we get a hint about the story. It's a story of two friends and their friendship. By the way, are you busy watching IPL these days? Which is your favorite team? Is it CSK of Dhoni? Or Virat Kohli's Royal Challengers Bangalore? Or are you fans of Rohit Sharma's Mumbai Indians? If I ask you about your favorite team and heroes, I know you all will be excited to talk about them. If we fans are this much excited, think about the players, how much excited they would be about their matches. And think of their hard work. They work hard to maintain their fitness and form. Do you remember Sanju Samson saying on the other day about his hard work during lockdown? He worked hard to maintain his form in the coming matches, and we witnessed how it worked in the first two matches. Every sport demands dedication and hard work. And in this story, Amigo Brothers, we meet two friends. They are at their sweet 17. These teenage boys. Their names are Felix Vargas and Antonio Cruz. They are thick friends and both these friends have same dream. That is to become the lightweight champion of the world. Boxing is their passion. They wish to become the lightweight champion in boxing. Do you know any of the boxing champions? When we hear the word boxing, the first face comes into our mind is that of Muhammad Ali, the world famous or the most famous boxing champion of the world. And his daughter Laila Ali is also another boxing champion. And another well-known boxing champion is Mike Tyson. Now, what about India? Do we have any boxing champions? Yes. Do you remember how Indians were excited when Vijayendra Singh won a bronze medal in 2008 Beijing Olympics? It was our first boxing medal in Olympics. And we all know another name, another woman, Mary Kom. We are really proud of her. After her marriage or even after becoming a mother of twins, Mary Kom won Olympic medals and more championships. That's something very special. And like these champions, our Amigo Brothers also wanted to become the lightweight champion of the world. Lightweight is a category in boxing. It is based on their weight. To win this championship, first they must get into the Golden Gloves tournament. That is their first aim. Both Felix and Antonio worked hard to get into the championship. Will they be able to succeed in achieving their dream? To get the answer, first we must go through the story. Let's do that first. Amigo Brothers by Piri Thomas. Antonio Cruz and Felix Vargas were both 17 years old. They were so together in friendship that they felt themselves to be brothers. They had known each other since childhood, growing up on the Lower East Side of Manhattan in the same building. Antonio was fair, lean, and lanky, while Felix was dark, short, and husky. Antonio's hair was always falling over his eyes, while Felix wore his black hair in a natural afro style. Each youngster had a dream of someday becoming a lightweight champion of the world. Every chance they had, the boys worked out, sometimes at the boys' club and sometimes at the gym. Early morning sunrises would find them running along the East River Drive, wrapped in sweat shirts and short towels around their necks. While some youngsters were into street negatives, Antonio and Felix slept, ate, rapped, and dreamt positive. Between them, they had a collection of fight magazines, plus a scrapbook filled with torn tickets to every boxing match they had ever attended, and some clippings of their own. Now, after a series of elimination bouts, they had been informed that they were to meet each other in the division finals that were scheduled for the 7th of August, 2 weeks away. The winner to represent the boys' club in the Golden Gloves Championship tournament. The two boys continued to run together along the East River Drive, but even when joking with each other, they both sensed a wall rising between them. One morning, less than a week before their bout, they met as usual for their daily workout. Antonio glanced at Felix, who kept his eyes purposely straight ahead, pausing from time to time to do some fancy leg work while throwing 1-2s followed by uppercuts to an imaginary jaw. After a mile or so, Felix puffed and said,
"Let's stop a while, bro. I think we both got something to say to each other. Man, I don't know how to come out with it."
It's about a fight, right?
Yeah, right. I have been thinking about it too. In fact, since we found out it was going to be me and you, I have been awake at night pulling punches on you, trying not to hurt you.
Same here. It isn't natural not to think about the fight. I mean, we both are fighters and we both want to win, but only one of us can win. There are no draws in the elimination.
I don't mean to sound like I'm bragging, bro, but I want to win fair and square. Yeah, we both know that in the ring the better man wins. It's fair, Tony. When we get into the ring, it's got to be like we never met. We got to be like two heavy strangers that want the same thing and only one can have it. You understand?
I know, no pulling punches. We go all the way.
Yeah, that's right. Listen, Tony. Don't you think it's a good idea if we don't see each other until the day of the fight? I'm going to stay with my Aunt Lucy in the Bronx.
Yeah, it would be better for our heads. Deal?
Deal.
Ready for some more running?
No, bro. Let's cut it here. You go on. I like to get things together in my head.
You aren't worried, are you?
No way, man. I just think it's cooler if we split right here. After the fight, we can get it together again like nothing ever happened.
After the conversation, they decided not to see each other before their final match. They departed hugging each other. The evening before the big fight, Tony made his way to the roof of his building. In the quiet early dark, he peered over the ledge. He tried not to think of Felix, feeling he had succeeded in psyching his mind. But only in the ring would he really know. To spare Felix hurt, he would have to knock him out early and quick. Up in the South Bronx, Felix decided to take in a movie in an effort to keep Antonio's face away from his fists. The flick was The Champion with Kirk Douglas. The champion was getting beaten. Felix felt a shock. He saw himself in the ring, blasting Antonio against the ropes. He walked up some dark streets, deserted except for small pockets of wary-looking kids wearing gang colors. Walking the streets had not relaxed him, neither had the fight flick. All it had done was to stir him up. He let himself quietly into his Aunt Lucy's apartment and went straight to bed. Antonio was passing some heavy time on his rooftop. How would the fight tomorrow affect his relationship with Felix? After all, fighting was like any other profession. Friendship had nothing to do with it. But a knowing doubt crept in. He cut negative thinking really quick by doing some speedy fancy dance steps. Felix, his amigo brother, was not going to be Felix at all in the ring, just an opponent with another face. Antonio went to sleep. Like his friend, he prayed for victory via quick, clean knockout in the first round. Large posters plastered all over the walls of local shops announced the fight between Antonio Cruz and Felix Vargas as the main bout. The fight had created great interest in the neighborhood. Antonio and Felix were well liked and respected. Each had his own loyal following. The fight was scheduled to take place in Tompkins Square Park.
Dear children, Tompkins Square Park is waiting to witness the fight between Amigo Brothers. What do you think? Can Antonio and Felix hit each other? Who is going to win in this match? And will it affect their friendship? We all are eagerly waiting to get the answer. But you have to wait a little bit more. Let's wind up today's video here. In the next class, I shall explain the Malayalam summary of the story. And we can watch the rest of the story too. Thank you.